Here's a fact we sometimes don't appreciate enough. Jesus prayed frequently. Think about how busy he was. And in the midst of his busyness, he always made time for prayer. When people came seeking healings, seeking his advice, seeking his mercy, when they came in droves, by the hundreds, even by the thousands, we hear very frequently that Jesus went to a deserted place and prayed. That's because prayer was so important for him, and that becomes a model for us, to make sure that in our busy lives we make time for prayer just as Jesus did in his busy life. I know myself, when things get busy, I can sometimes be tempted to continue my activities and not pray. I have to make sure that I consciously pull myself away from my activities, because I can sometimes delude myself into thinking that the actions are greater than the prayers, when that's not the case. Prayer is even greater than action. It achieves more, it fulfills more, and it's very pleasing to God. So in the midst of our busyness, let's make time every day to pray and not allow ourselves to fall into the temptation of letting our work become our kind of God, allowing our work to take over time with God. No matter how busy we are, we can find time for prayer. There's another lesson in today's gospel, though, that is really neat as well. Jesus always prays before important moments in his life. Before the baptism, before the transfiguration, before his passion in the Garden of Gethsemane, he prayed. And in today's gospel, before choosing the 12 apostles, he prays again, because he's making such an important decision. He's choosing those men who will be the foundation stones of his church visible. And so he prays before making this big decision. He goes to a quiet place, and then he chooses the 12. That's a great lesson for us. Whenever we have something important to do, let's make sure we're praying about it. As a matter of fact, let's make sure we pray when we're doing as many things as possible, to bring prayer into our daily life, each and every day, to pray frequently. I always think to myself, I have to begin this day in prayer, continue in prayer, and conclude in prayer. And I would say it's the same with everything we do throughout the day. Begin your tasks with prayer, continue through your task in prayer, and conclude your task with prayer. This is the way to imitate the life of Jesus Christ. May God bless you.